of your fingers like this. Please just make sure it's high enough. If you're having the procedural question, it's just one finger. So for example, if you're too hot, if you're too cold, if there are any struggles about anything you can come up with, raise one finger. And if you want to do the silent agreement, we are using both of our hands. And if we are requesting for silence, so for example, before we start with some of the speeches or with the program, we are requesting it with the both hands up. You are also having some rights. So the section representatives or the people with the delegated vote are having the right to vote. They're also having the right to propose voting. Or also the national board, seconded by 2 section representatives, can suggest voting. And of course, all of you are having right to speak when you're given the space. Regarding the speakers list, as I mentioned, we will be using the Slido. And of course, one message is one question. So if you're having more questions, please write more messages into the Slido. And to respect the time, if something was already mentioned, say it covered, and make sure that it's relevant for all of us that are attending the National Assemblies. If you're having something private or personal, just leave it for the breaks. And of course, if I am about to close the speakers list and you are still writing your question, you can just say objection, and I will leave it open a bit longer. And here you can already scan the QR code for the Slido. Right now, the speakers list is closed, but you can have it ready when it's the time for the questions. But after every presentation, there is again the QR code, or you can even use the hashtag 66778 to access the Slido if you are having troubles with the QR code. Of course, we are trying to be on time. We want to be effective, so please don't be late. You can follow the agenda, and please be inclusive, be respectful towards others, and respect the code of conduct of ESNCZ and ESN International, and don't break any rules. So, to the introduction, you might be asking who are the people sitting in front of you. So my name is Zuzana. I'm the main chair of the chairing team, and I'm going to be talking the whole weekend, so I hope you like my voice. I'm going to assure that we are on time and we are being effective and everybody is heard. And I'm going to be giving you a word. Then we are having Janča, which is who is the vice chair, and she's going to be writing down the minutes. And then we are having Philip, which is, or who is the technical chair, sorry, and he's ensuring all the technical aspects of the National Assembly, so taking care of the stream, of the sound, the presentation, everything you can imagine. Then, of course, here in the front, we are having our lovely National Board. I'm sure that you know all the faces. And also we are having the audit committee in here. Przemek, if you can wave your hand. Yay. So the audit committee is the controlling body of ESNCZ. As you can see right now, we are having just the main auditor. They announced the elections of the National Board, and they're also the reactive body. So they're dealing with all the issues related to statutes, internal regulations. They controls the financial management and creates the annual audit report. We are also having some other supporters than the three of us. We are having Vojta. Where are you? He's there. We are having two Veronicas. So Veronika Malindova is up in there, and Veronika Kropova. I am blind. In the OC, okay. And of course, those other faces are also important for you. This is our safety team. And of course, if you want to approach the three of us as a chairing team or the national board, you can also come to us with any issues that might come during the weekend. And now we will go to our lovely section delegates. So please, we'll go one by one. State your name and the section. And your matching point is, if you would be in the national board, what would be your position? And if I can ask the OC to give the microphone to the section representatives. Oh, maybe from the down, there is the button down.
Oh. Hold the button down.
Nice. The lodge, yeah. Okay, so hi, I'm Jirka from Hradec Králové. And if I would be in NB, I would be probably the IT guys. I'm studying IT, so it's pretty simple. So, nice to meet you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nicoleta from ESN UP Olomouc. And, oh my God. No, I wouldn't be. No, really. Okay, maybe wise. Kuba, I am taking your position.
Okay, hello, my name is Aneška. I'm from ESN Pardubice, and I'd probably be either vice or president.
Hello, my name is Andrea Žižková from ESN USB Budweis. And if I would be in national board, I would not be or probably vice.
Hi, my name is Michael and I'm from a section not far from here, from Plzeň. And if I would be in a national board, I would be an HR or a VP.
Hello guys, my name is Majda. I'm from ESN Mendelu Brno, and if I would be in NB, I would either go for a network manager or the president.
Hi, I'm Štěpánka from ESN Zlín, and I wanted to say exactly that I would either go for network or president. Yeah, let's share it. Let's share it.
Hi, my name is Tereza Polehlová. I'm from ESN Ostravská, and if I would be in a national board, I probably would be a network manager as well.
Okay. Hello, I'm Šárka from ESN CTU in Prague. And if I would be in a national board, I would be the president.
Hi, I'm Kamila from ESN Muni Brno. And I don't know, probably nothing, but if I had to pick one, I would go for events because no one said so. And I want to make David happy.
Hi, my name is Nico. I'm the president of ESN CZU Prague, and I would probably go for events or network.
Hello, so my name is Stella, and I'm from ESN UCT Prague, and I would also choose probably events or network.
Hi, I'm Oli. I'm from VSE Prague, and I would probably go for network. I don't know what else though.
No, not me. Anyone else? Is there someone else? No?
All the section representatives were speaking? Just making sure? Okay, amazing. So, you have a lot to process, National Board. We will work on that. We still have 2 more days of the National Assembly. But thank you for the introduction. And now I will still ask you to be proactive because we will go through the quorum check. I'm pretty sure all of you are having your voting devices. Just making sure if you're having the delegated vote, please raise all the voting devices up in the air. So we will go to the quorum check question. Which animal is in the picture? The first option, a duck. The second option, a camel. The third option, me after a night out. So please, if you are voting for a duck, raise your voting device. If you are voting for a camel, please raise your voting device. And if you are voting for me after a night out, please raise your voting device or devices. And please put them up until I tell you not to. Okay, I have a bad news for you because we are missing one vote. So either some of you didn't put your voting device high enough or it was not visible that there are two. Oh yeah, we already not counting with that one. We counted 17 and it's supposed to be 18 of you. So we will go again, please. So if you're voting for number one, a duck, please raise your voting device as high as you can. Okay, if you're voting for a camel, please raise your voting device as high as you can. Okay, and if you're voting for me after a night out, please raise your voting device as high as you can. Thank you. You can put it down. Just a second, please. Okay, so here are the right results. So there were total of 18 votes, 0 for a duck, 2 for a camel, and 16 for me after a night out. And we didn't update the 2/3 that are needed because we are having the 18. But since we are having all the 18 votes, we are having the 2/3, so the quorum was fulfilled. I guess everything is all right. And we are going to the actual voting. We are having 2 votings. So please, the question is, do you approve the NA Plzeň 2025 agenda as presented in the preparation package? The possible answers are yes, no, and abstain. So please, if you are voting for yes, raise your voting device as high as possible. If you're voting for no, raise your voting device. And if you're voting for abstain, please raise your voting device. Thank you so much. So the results are 18, or let's repeat the question. Do you approve the NA Plzeň 2025 agenda as presented in the preparation package? There were 18 votes for yes, 0 for no, and 0 for abstain. So we are having the absolute majority and the agenda of NA Plzeň 2025 has been approved. Yay. And we are having the second voting in here. Do you approve Anna Adamová, Šimon Macourek, and Adam Schmidt as the Electoral Commission members for NA Plzeň 2025? The options are yes, no, and abstain. Please raise your voting device for yes. Thank you. Raise your voting device for no. And raise your voting device for abstain. Thank you so much. So the question was, do you approve Anna Adamová, Šimon Macourek, and Adam Schmidt as the Electoral Commission members for NA Plzeň 2025? And there were 18 votes for yes, 0 for no, 0 for abstain. So the proposal to approve Anna Adamová, Šimon Macourek, and Adam Schmidt as the Electoral Commission members for the NA Plzeň 2025 has been approved. Now we will go to more fun stuff and we will go through some welcome speeches. And as the first one, I would like to ask the head of international office, Magdalena Rousová, on the stage. That's unexpected. Okay, anybody is having some joke? Me? I'm not good with the jokes. That's a nice idea. That's a nice idea. Okay, so Veronica came up with the idea of our favorite warm-up, which is going to be a massage. Of course, if there is anybody without a consent, just say now, but otherwise, move to the right. Are we? Okay, I promise. We will do it today. Don't worry, you will not lose your massage. Okay, thank you so much. So please welcome Magdalena Rousová, the head of international office.
Can you hear me? Yes. So, dear guests, dear members, it's an honor for me to welcome you at the University of West Bohemia. I was asked by our rector to give some welcome speech because I am personally involved in international relations of our university. As you heard, I'm the head of the international office, so I am personally dealing with all the international mobilities at our university, mainly with Erasmus+, but also with some internal mobilities. So, as I know, this is the first time or second time that this event is taking place in Plzeň. So it is really honor for us to welcome you here, and it's a great opportunity to connect the people from the Czech Republic who are dealing with the same goal, and it is the support of international students, how to make them the life in our country easier. So I really appreciate the work you are doing, because your work is essential for the internationalization of higher education in the Czech Republic, I must say, because you are solving the everyday problems with the international students. You are helping them to fit to the local environment, and I know it very well because I was studying abroad as well. And I didn't have such a support like that, and I would really appreciate to have that. So I'm jealous about today's international student, and I really appreciate your, and I must emphasize, volunteer work, because it is something what is not usual in these days, and you are not having any profit from your work. And this is what I must really emphasize. So I hope this meeting will be really fruitful for you. You will share your experiences. You will share the things you did well in your past, but you will share also some challenges you must struggle with. And I hope that you will enjoy these days. You will meet new people, you will get new contacts, and you will discuss a lot of not only problems, but a lot of things with your colleagues. So thank you again. As I said, I appreciate your presence here, and I wish you a successful and enjoyable stay.
Thank you so much. We will continue with the speeches, and I would like to ask the head of the OC to come here and give us the welcome speech.
Okay, let's see how far I can speak. Okay, so hello. I am really excited that you all made your way here, some longer than the others. Being here now, I'm thinking about when it was my first contact with ESN back in 2022, when I was on my own Erasmus. And I could never think that I would actually want to take part in something like this. Then I did. When I took part, I could never imagine that I would be managing events in ESN, and I did. And when I was managing events, I was never imagining that I would be a president of section. And by that time, I was like, okay, let's do an NA, because this is, I really think that's something our section needs to be happening here, to really feel like part of the national network. And I think we're doing the best we can with our experience, with our experiences being 2-year-old section. And I think that just getting you all in here, I could consider my own personal success. And let's start there and see how we feel at the end of the weekend. And I hope it will be even better. So that's pretty much all I can say for us. And thank you for all the supporters that we have here, also who are not here but still helped me prepared, and who carried me through all of this without crumbling down. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. And now we will continue with the presentation of one of our partners, the Mega Books. And I would like to ask Teresa Peck to come.
All right, so a very good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself first, even though you have already heard my name, but my name is Teresa Peck, and I work as a methodological consultant for Megabooks. And I'm immensely proud that I can be here today with you, because we have just recently become one of your partners, and we thought that it's always good for you to know who your partner is, who you can work with, and how and who you can benefit from. All right, and we'll start with some information about Megamoocs. So just for you to know, we are a Czech company which was established in 1992, and we are the exclusive distributor of Oxford University Press, not just here in the Czech Republic, but in Slovakia as well, which makes us an international company. However, we do not partner only with Oxford University Press, but there are also some other leading publishers such as French Hachette, Italian Elle, Elsevier, and many other publishers from around the world. From the information that you can see, you can probably guess that our main business is in books, and we focus on foreign language course books or textbooks, including fiction and popular non-fiction and professional and academic literature. It's not mentioned on the screen, but all the books are published in foreign languages. That means English, German, French, Spanish. Thank you very much. That means in English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, Swedish, Chinese, Arabic. Just think of a language, and we either have the book or we don't. If we don't have it, we'll be able to get it for you. Okay. We do have some books in Czech as well, but then these are like Czech language course books, which means that these books are for students who came from abroad and would like to study some Czech as a second language. language, or we have Czech stories but translated into one of the foreign languages that I have mentioned. We are not just a chain of some popular or successful bookshops, but we also have a team of methodological consultants. So I'm just one of you. And we also partner with different associations or organizations, including schools. And our team of methodological consultants are in touch with schools. And we have also a special loyalty program for them. And there is also something that might be of interest for you, because online on our website, there is an online Megabooks magazine. There you can find plenty of information related to books or our events. And I'm mentioning it because some of the critical reviews of books which we have there are not only in the Czech language, but they are there in English language as well. I have mentioned that we have some bookshops, so you can come across Megabooks in 8 different towns or cities. However, we have altogether 9 bookshops. 8 of them offer books translated or in different foreign languages. However, there is one extra bookshop which is not called Megabooks bookshop, but is called Librairie Francophone. And I'm sorry if I didn't get it right, but French is not my second or even third language. And there you can, as the name suggests, find books only in French. I've mentioned that we also operate in Slovakia. So in Slovakia, we are in Bratislava, Košice, and Banská Bystrica. However, you can find us also online. I've already mentioned the website, and we also have our own social media channels such as Facebook or Instagram, and I would highly recommend you start following us, because we do not publish information only about books, but we also organize different events, and I will later on cover some of them. By the way, if you have an account on LinkedIn, we are on LinkedIn as well, but you will definitely not find us on TikTok. As I said, we are the main or the exclusive distributor of Oxford University Press. So now you can see some information related to what we do, either for OUP or together with them. So first of all, we publish and we prepare, we make it by ourselves, an OUP catalog. I have got some for you. So if there is any fan of OUP, then I can give it to you. Plus, we, thanks to our team of methodological consultants, also offer personal consultations at schools, where we discuss with teachers their situations, and we try to find some help or try to find some solution to what they are dealing with. We also together organize some events, such as smaller events that take place directly in our bookshops. These are OUP or Oxford Open Days, and these take place twice a year, usually at the very beginning of the school year and then towards the end, sometime during spring when schools choose or are looking for some new materials. And then we also have some bigger either seminars or conferences which are then attended by either tens or hundreds of people, teachers, especially for the Love of Teaching conference, which takes place either in Bohemia or in Moravia. And we also help teachers with onboarding, which means when they start using OUP materials, we help them to get to know the material better. We help them to redeem the access codes. We tell them where to find the materials, how they can access them, and things like that. And obviously, if there is something which they feel doesn't work for them, we help them fix it. Okay, now because we have become your partner, there is some important information related to our cooperation together with you. So first of all, I'd like to say that we are really happy that we could become your partner, because it brings us Megabooks closer to the international community of students. But at the same time, I believe that we can make your and your students' life easier and also cheaper, because if you are an ESN card holder, it means that you can get a 15% discount on all the materials or on all the goods that we sell. And in our bookshops, you don't find just books, but that you can buy there also bags, puzzles, cards, pins, and many other things, diaries. So you are entitled to a 15% discount, but there is one exception, and that's academic literature, because there can be some special discounts applied. So it always very much depends on what kind of book you are looking for and who's the publisher. Plus, thanks to our partnership with you, it also means that you can get access to high quality study materials because all the people that work at our bookshops are real experts. These are people that know what they sell and they know the materials, they know the editions, and they can really help you and they can consult what you are looking for, what kind of edition you need, what the edition gives you access to, or they can get the material for you if we don't have it on or if you don't find it on our web page. If you provide us with the title of the book or the ISBN code, very often we can get the book from you from around the world, as long as it's possible to sell the book in the Czech Republic. Okay, and there are two more things that you, or one or two things that you might be interested in. These are, however, related to Liberec and Liberec region. So if there is someone from around that area, then there are seminars Czech for foreigners at Megabooks at our bookshop. They haven't started yet, but they are about to start. So if you're interested or if you know of someone who might be interested into those seminars, then please get in touch with our Liberec bookshop. And last but not least, access to discounted English courses for ESN staff. But I have heard that you have recently had some courses like that, so we'll see where this goes. Last but not least, I've said that we also prepare some events. We do not prepare events just for English teachers. We prepare events for teachers in general, I mean language teachers, plus students. And we also make events for people like you or people like that you meet on the street, because we organize different discussions, panel discussions, seminars, workshops, and things like that. You can see some snapshots from last year. Recently, there have been 2 events here in Plzeň. On Wednesday, there was one event in Hradec Králové, and in November, there are 2 more events planned here in Plzeň, and one in Hradec Králové. Here in Plzeň, it's a panel discussion with one of the translators, who, by the way, teaches at this university, and she also translates books from English into Czech. And the other one is planned in Hradec Králové, and it's on Jane Austen. So if there is a fan of Jane Austen on the 13th of November, you are more than welcome to come and join us. All these events, I mean, the events that we organize in our bookshops are free. So you can come and visit our bookshop. The only thing that you usually have to do in advance is that you need to register, because we want to make sure that everybody has a chair booked for them. Okay, so this means that I have already reached my end and my energy for today, because it's Friday afternoon. So have you got any questions? Even though I know you have that Slido thing, so I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to answer the questions now, or you tell me.
We will use the Slido.
Okay.
So I will ask you to scan the QR code or to use the same link that you used before. I'm gonna open the speakers list. And please write your name, surname, section, and your question. Remember, 1 message equals 1 question. If you have more of them,
and maybe to earn some more time and give you some more time to ask or to type a question, I just want to mention that I've got also a leaflet for each of your 20 sections. So I'll give it to you during the coffee break. Plus, I have 2 different bookmarks, and on the other side of one of the bookmarks, you find addresses of all of our bookshops, and on the other one, you get a QR code to that Megabooks online magazine I have mentioned before. So just for you know, in case you would like to know the addresses, you will get them written down. Okay.
Okay, so the speakers list is open, and you can be still asking your questions. We're going to give it a while. Of course, you can ask also during the coffee break. I suppose you're going to be here. So if anything else going to come to your mind, you can ask also during the coffee break.
So as your colleague has mentioned, I will be here during the coffee break, so you can ask anytime later, or or I can also give you my business card, or at the moment you can see my contact details. So if you do have any questions, but later on you can always either send me an email or just give me a call. So thank you very much.
We do have one question for you.
Okay.
From Veronica.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will just read it for you this time. Are your events ESN friendly? I guess it was supposed to be. EN English friendly.
It very much depends on what the event is about or what the topic is about, because sometimes some events are for Spanish language teachers, for example. If it's Jane Austen, then I very much believe that it's made by a person who is an English language teacher. So the event is not in Czech run, but I believe that it would still be like fruitful, practical, nice event to attend. And there are always people who can speak other languages, which is not true just for the presenters themselves, but also for our staff at the shop, that we are able to help you in English. Okay, so it depends on what kind of an event it is.
Thank you so much. So if there are no more questions, I'm closing the speakers list. Are there any objections? No. So thank you. The speakers list is closed. Thank you so much for the presentation.
So thank you very much, and I'll see you during the coffee break. Thank you.
Before we go to another presentation of another partner, now is going to be your go time for the massage. We're going to come back to the massage part. Meanwhile, Philip will make the whole meeting, joining the meeting with Eurocenter work. So as I was mentioning before, all of you are having something by your right and left side. If not, you can join the others. You can move along to your neighbor. We will all turn to the right. Just turn to the right. And massage your neighbor the way that Yancha is going to be massaging me. If you hate it, you don't have to do it. As I said, everything is consensual. So if you don't want to participate, you don't have to. This is one of my favorite parts of the events, but I know that not all of you can feel the same. Okay, now we will move to the left side and we will return the favor. You can do the round again if you want to. We need 1 more minute for sure.
Raz, dwa, trzy.
Just a bit of a technical problems we are dealing with. We are trying to make make it work. So just give us a minute, please.
Hello. Yeah. Now I can hear you. Yeah. Huh? Okay. To the next slide. Cool. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you everybody for a little bit of your attention. I'll be really quick. It will just take us 5 minutes just to get everybody to know who Eurosender is, what we do as a company, and what we can do together to make Erasmus life easier. So next slide. So a little bit of introduction. My name is Max. I'm the partnership manager at Eurosender. And I want to actually tell you how I can make the life of Erasmus students easier, especially when it comes to shipping things abroad, either that being your new Erasmus home or back to where you started. So our story actually started 11 years ago when our CEO had a little bit of troubles. He was an Erasmus student himself, but he couldn't send a parcel back home to his parents. So from that idea, a company was born. So from the top shelf, what Eurosender is a shipping company that will help you find the best international shipping solution. On the next slide, I will let you know how it works. Yeah, thank you. The platform actually connects all the major couriers such as FedEx, DHL, DPD, GLS, UPS, and many more. Actually to the next slide as well. Perfect. The thing is that Eurosender does not collect the parcels themselves, but we have the partners such as listed above to do that for us. The thing is that over the years we've accumulated enough volume of customers to be able to drag those prices down. So shipping with us will save you up to 70% of the money, or rather the students, Erasmus students that are involved. And for additional discount code, we have connected with the national board. We created a 10% discount code for all Erasmus students. They are more than welcome to use it. Here we'll see how the partnership goes. But yeah, as I see it, remember this, that if you imagine this, that if you're like somewhere studying for 5, 6 months, probably things are going to accumulate. So rather than you needing to do an online check-in baggage or something when you travel back home, you can just put it in one box and ship it door-to-door delivery, no struggle. Yeah, basically that is who and what Eurosender is. And then the final slide. Oh, sorry, is the story. So yeah, I think the Erasmus money is better spent elsewhere. Probably on some food, some drinks, whatever students need. And yeah, the last slide is this. That's it. So, if you're ever in need of international shipping or any other Erasmus students are, please feel free to let them know who we are, what we do, and how we can contribute to making their life easier. That's it. Thank you for your attention. If there's any questions, I am more than happy to answer them when you have me.
Thank you for the presentation. So please, if you're having any questions, I am opening the speakers list. You can be asking your questions. Oh, I'm gonna give you the QR code again, just in case you lost it. In the meantime, you can scan it or you can use the hashtag and the numbers to join the Slido. Please don't forget to write your full name, your section, and the question. We will just give it a bit
Give it
of
a minute.
time.
Yeah. Sure. And even if later any other questions arrive, you have my contact, so feel free to contact me. That's what I'm here for. Basically, to help all the ESNs to provide any information that you may need. As yeah, we love contributing to the Erasmus community, so we'll do whatever we can. As this is how our story started.
Thank you so much. I don't see any questions.
I noticed. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I will just
definitely.
propose to close the speakers list. Any objection? Anyone still writing? Okay, so I'm closing the speakers list. Thank you again, Jan, for the presentation, and that's going to be all from us. Thank you again.
Perfect. Thank you and see you. Goodbye.
Bye bye. We are a bit ahead of time, which means we're going to be having a bit longer coffee break, and the plenary session resumes at 5:15. And Will is here to tell us a bit more about where we can find it, right?
I mean, as I am posting it right now in the group chat, some of you have or may have already been there. It's in the room where you might have left your baggage or jackets. If you have something like that, you can do so as well now. And we also all have a little surprise for you on the coffee break. It's a very common surprise. I don't think you'll be surprised at all, but I bet you'll be glad that you have it.
Okay, be back at 5:15. Thank you. Doo-doo-doo.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing.
I will just use a bit of a time to collect the voting devices from the section representatives. So please, if you still have your vote devices, bring it back in here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Before we jump into another topic, we are having one more OC announcement about Amnesty International.
Close the door. So, Amnesty International, as you might have not noticed, or because it wasn't probably not visible enough, but we have this little corner across from the registrations. You can write many beautiful letters to yourselves, each other. It's called Sugar Cubes, and you know it. And also you can, or first of all, more like, you can write the letter to one of the two imprisoned people who are in prison basically without any right, according to anybody in this room. And you can write a letter asking for their release, immediately release. So it would be really nice if this session here, weekend-long session, would do actually something nice for these people, and because they really don't deserve to be in the spot that they are in right now.
Thank you so much. That's going to be all. And we can jump into another presentation that's going to be done by Veronika and Veronika. So please, the floor is yours.
Yes. I love it. So good afternoon or evening, something like that, because it's already dark outside. Welcome here for the presentation of the project Unity and Diversity. First of all, I would like to say that we are not here as a national board members, but we are here as a project coordinators, okay? So let's move to another slide. So we will briefly tell you about what is the project about, something about our activities, partners, and the future of the project. So the overview. This project is run under the European Solidarity Corps. It's administrative under our national agency, which is Dům zahraniční spolupráce, aka Czech National Agency for International Education and Research. The umbrella organization, of course, is ESN Czech Republic, as you may notice. The duration of the event is 9 months, from the 1st of August till 30th of April 2026. It takes place in Prague, but also we have 4 online activities that takes place online. Then the language of the project is primarily, of course, English, because also it was written down in English, but some activities to have it also accessible for the Czech community or Czech audience is in Czech language. And also there is some grant approved that we received, and it's 5,670 euro, which is pretty cool. Let's go. So some goals and priorities of this project, and it's mainly supporting the inclusive society. We are not focusing just for the queer or LGBTQI plus community, but also for mental health, HIV prevention, the media literacy, etc., etc. Our goal is raising awareness, of course, to the queer community and the marginalized groups in general. Also, we would like to overcome some prejudices and stereotypes and strengthen the empathy and respect. Also, our goal is to support the international dialogue and, of course, active citizenship, democratic participation, etc., etc. Of course, we are covering some EU values such as inclusion and diversity, equality, and support for democratic society. Something about the people who are in charge of these projects. As I told you, we have some project coordinators, which is, me, then of course Veru. Then we have Zuzka, Lena, and also Patrick as the main coordinator of this project. Already we have some helpers. Of course, there's more people helping us around, but I would like to mention especially these people, especially Martin for helping us with the promotion, social media, then Emre as a causes coordinator, as a national supporter. Then we have Adela and Lucy for helping us for the physical events, and of course our Joseph, aka Pepi, for helping us with the online projects. Also, I can mention Hung for the upcoming webinar, and many more people, and also our new interns in the ESN headquarters that are helping us with the physical phases of this project. Okay. That's all from me for the start, from the introduction of the project. And now I would like to ask Vera to introduce us some activities inside the project, because maybe some of you already noticed some activities, right? We are trying to push it a lot. So please, Vera, can you tell us what happened and what is waiting us?
Of course I can. So hello. Now I will take you through the activities that were organized or will be organized under this event. So during the September, we hold our first webinar about how to face discrimination through the social media. And then last month during the October, we hold our first physical event. It was discussion panel with the topic about engaging dialogue and action steps. But that's not all, definitely. Next Tuesday, we are having another webinar, and you're all invited. And we hope to see all of you there, as well as your students. So take it to your calendars. And the webinar will be about why volunteering matter. And we will be talking about the importance of volunteering for community and social question. And during the December, there is a second physical event going to happen. It's going to be in Prague. So if you can come, you are also more than welcome to join. We will be having a special guest from Czech AIDS Help Society who will teach us something about AIDS and how to get tested and other stuff. You can also get tested for free there, so highly recommend it. And then we will be continuing next year in January with another webinar about myths and reality of HIV and AIDS. And then during the February, the last webinar about anatomy of stress will happen. And then in March, we will be ending this project with the last physical event about a workshop on storytelling and living library. Now something about our partners. So as it was mentioned, we were really happy to get founded by European Union, which is kind of like our main sponsor during this event. However, we are also sponsored by Charles University, who is continuously promoting our projects on their social medias. Then Campus Hybernská, who is providing us with the venues for the events. And then, of course, our beloved Vodafone, Kettle Syrup, and Arctic Bakeries, who are providing us with the goodies for physical events. And that's all for me. I'm giving word back to Plzeň.
Thank you very much. If you weren't part of our last physical event inside this project, you missed a lot. So, especially due to catering. So please come for future events. So now something about the future, because of course we have many amazing activities, etc., partners. But if it should be sustainable also in terms of the income for the ESN Czech Republic, we are looking for volunteers for the upcoming year. So really, we need 5 people who are under 30 years old. Doesn't matter your nationality, anything like that. And that have at least the minimum level of the English is B2, because all the application process, etc., is written down in English. So B2 is required. Then something about the timeline. Since November, then January, there is application process. We would like to submit new application in February 2026. And then there is a approval in June 2026. And the implementation time would be again from the August 26 till April 2027. I know it looks that it's very far away, but it's not actually. Because last year, actually, we were writing down the application. We didn't have any idea if it's going to be approved or not, but it was. And suddenly we are in the middle of the project. So actually, it looks that it's very far away in the future, but it's pretty close. What we can offer you, because right now we are in the middle of our first European Solidarity Corps projects, it's already several things. For sure, some templates and drafts. Not just template and drafts for the application itself, but generally for the promotion, for the presentations, etc. Of course, you can get help from our interns in our national headquarters, MB, and also current ESC group, which means like us, the 5 coordinators. Also, what is one of the biggest benefit for all of us as a project coordinators is that you are managing the real project with real money, with real income, with real reporting also of the project. So this is a real management, real project management. So it's very beneficial for your especially hard skills, I would say. And of course, soft skills during the events. And last but not the least, what we can offer you is the knowledge, because we already know how to do it. So I think if you are interested, or some of your volunteers, doesn't need to be you, but volunteers, whoever, or someone who is watching right now this presentation online, really please just text us. Probably I will do some little open call again in the spam chat, on the WhatsApp or via email. We will see. I will agree. And really, we are looking for 5 volunteers under 30 years old with English at least B2. So that's all from me, and please do not miss this chance to do something very impactful that will boost your CV. That's all from us for today. Thank you for sharing our projects, our phases online and offline. Thank you for that you're also coming to them, and really consider to be one of the 5 volunteers for the next project for the next year. Thank you very much. That's all from us.
So we do have time for the questions. As you can see, I'm already presenting the QR code for the Slido. So you can scan the QR code or use the numbers to join the Slido. And you can ask any question related to the topic, of course. Don't forget to mention your name, your section. And remember that 1 question equals 1 message. And I'm sorry, I'm opening the speakers list. So now you can actually write your questions. So I will ask OC to come to take the microphone. And we're having the first question. So if you're asking the question, can you raise your hand so the OC see you?
Maybe from down.
Martin Petrovický, ESN Czech Republic. How did you get the idea to start this project?
Thank you very much, Martin, for a fantastic question. I would like to say, really honestly, the first idea came from Patrick Rattinger. He came up with the idea, hey, there is like something cool called the ESC project, like European like solidarity projects. We need like 5 people, maybe we can apply for it. And he was my supporter back then. It was like September 24, now it's 25, September 2025. So I just had a call with him and he asked me, hey, do you have any activities or do you have any idea how we can, use this solidarity project and connect it with the ESN activities? And already in the project, I was thinking, hey, let's look to the values of the projects and terms and conditions. And then I was like, hey, we have actually, events called Erasmus in All Colors. And there's like education part of this event that is not that visible and it is not that popular also for the participants, but it has the same values as was this solidarity project values like in general. So it's like, hey, let's do it, let's connect it. So actually we switched the Erasmus in All Colors, the education part under this project, and also we boosted not just to the physical events but also to online events for like 7 months. Because first month is for preparing and last month is for reporting of the project. So then you have 7 months of the events. And we left Erasmus in All Colors as a social part of this education part. So we didn't erase it, we just change it, boost it, improve it, and I think it's fantastic.
We are having another question. So please, OC, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's for the streaming. It's not for me, but for the stream.
How did you? Oh, there we are. Okay, thank you so much for your help. Managed somehow. Natalie, ESN Mooney. If I would like to become a volunteer, do I need to already be familiar with the topics, or will it be introduced a little bit more by you?
Okay, should I answer?
I would appreciate.
Thank you for support. Thank you for, again, a really nice question. I think this is a very good question, and I think it's very relevant for someone who would like to apply. Yeah, you don't need to be familiar with the topics at all. This is all about learning, and also you can change maybe a bit different topic. You can do different activities, different webinar. The content of the project is up to you, and how you will change it and shape it is up to the new 5 group of the volunteers. Of course, you like to keep more focused to the marginalized group. Doesn't need to be especially queer community, but the marginalized group and like social inclusion, because this is something what we need to also keep up with the ESN causes, etc., and have like various events from the national level. But what is going to be content special, it's up to new 5 volunteers.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Few more seconds for another questions. I don't see any, so I propose to close the speakers list. Any objections? Amazing. So I'm closing the speakers list. Thank you so much for the presentation. You are free to sit down.
Thank you all.
And now for another presentation, we will be challenged again by our technical skills because we will be joining the Google Meet. So Sharka can present us a bit more about the mentoring. I do believe it's going to be faster this time. Sharka, can you hear us?
Yes. Perfect.
Let me just share the presentation and you will just have to tell me to move the slides.
Amazing. So, good afternoon, everybody. Today, I would love to present you something about the initiative of the ESNCZ, which is the mentoring program. Next slide, please. Basically, mentoring program connects the experienced members with the active members. Experienced members usually have some experience, some knowledge, something they want to share with the active members. And the active members, they are currently active, for example, in a local boards, having some current problems, some questions, they want to find the solutions. So together, next slide, please. They can discuss whatever they want. Doesn't matter if it is ESN related or if it is studying, if it is some working questions. I also heard that many times mentors and mentees are talking about how to, for example, put ESN into CV, how to talk about it. It's really great for the mentees if they have some issues to discuss it with someone who's not from their section, for example, who can give them different perspective, who can help them to see it kind of differently. Next slide, please. So who is the mentor? As I already said, the mentor is some current member or alumni with some experience. He or she should be active in the mentoring for the full time. They should regularly communicate with the mentee. They should be an active listeners, and they should try to help the mentee the best possible way they can. I'm always saying that the mentors are not saying to the mentees what they should do, what should be the best idea, but they're just showing the right direction. They're guiding the mentee, and they can also share some personal experience with the mentee. Next slide, please. I see some slides are missing. We need to talk about who is a mentee as well, of course. So mentee is a current member. It could be someone who's currently active in the local boards, who's the local board supporter, or someone who, for example, wants to go to the local board and wants to be elected and wants to help with this process, or someone who is thinking about joining the national level, for example. They should be also active in the mentoring for the whole time. They should also regularly communicate with the mentor. And mentee should know what they want to talk about. They should know some topics, or if they have some problems, some issues. Many times it changed during the mentoring program. Many times I heard that mentee wants to talk about something, and then suddenly he was talking about it and solving with his mentor, and suddenly it changed. It's also usual that you're not really sure if this problem or if this topic is something that you want to discuss with the mentor for the whole time, but it's really great if you have at least something at the beginning. And I really need to say that mentee doesn't mean newbie. I know that in your local sections, some of you are having the mentoring system or guardian program where you connect a newbie with the experienced member. That's not our case. We don't want completely newbies. We want someone who already knows something about ESN and who could get even better in ESN while joining this mentoring program. Next slide, please. Yeah, here is the timeline. So right now we're having the presentation at NA, where there is also the open call for mentors. It's open till Sunday. So if you know about someone who would be a great mentor, or if you personally are thinking about, oh, I'm in ESN for a long time, I've been, for example, a local president, I know something, I can pass some knowledge to the mentees, you can reach out to me or Rania, and we will tell you if it's a great idea. And you can still sign up for this program. And also there would be an open call for mentees, probably at the end of the November. So if you're interested in this program, if you're currently having some troubles, some issues, something you want to talk about, and you think the mentoring program could be great for you, you will have your chance to sign up for this program at the end of the November. Then during the December, we will be matching mentors and mentees and doing the pairs. In January, there would be an initial session, and also we're trying to prepare some first session for mentors, how to be a great mentor, and that they can share some experience and knowledge, which would be really beneficial for the new mentors, who would be the mentors for the first year. Then during March or April, we will have an offline meeting and regular checkups. And in the June, it would be the official ending of this mentoring program, of this edition, the closing call and the feedback. Next slide, please. Here you can see some pictures from the previous editions, but this time it could be you. So if you're wondering, maybe I could join the mentoring program, don't think about it anymore and sign up for this program. Next slide, please. These are the mentoring coordinators. So if you have any questions about the mentors, please reach out to our alumni coordinator, Rania. If you have any questions about mentees, you can reach out to Kaya, our HR community manager. And if you have any other questions, you can ask me after this presentation, or you can reach out to me anytime. Next slide, please. And that would be it for me right now. But still, there is one thing I would really love to ask you. We have a video about the mentoring, if we can play it right now.
To guide you, or maybe even have you ever felt lost in ESN, or wish to have someone to guide you, or maybe even inspire?
That's where the mentoring program comes in. It connects experienced alumni with active members to share knowledge, grow together, and inspire each other. As a mentee, you will learn from someone who's been in your place.
As a mentor, you will share your story and keep learning too.
It's not a formal project. It's real conversations, new ideas, and friendships that last.
Are you ready to grow with us? Join the ESN mentoring program and make the most out of your ESN journey.
Sharka, do you have anything else to add, or we can jump into the questions?
I just want to say, from my personal experience, it's one of the greatest things you can join within the ESN. So don't be shy and sign up for this program.
Thank you so much. So hereby I open the speakers list, and you can be asking your questions now. Also, a small spoiler, if you want to talk about it during the weekend, I was part of the mentoring as a mentee, also as a mentor, so you can ask about all the details. I need to say that it's really beneficial from both point of views. Still waiting for questions. Is there anybody else who joined as a mentee or mentor in this plenary room? We're having one person also here, Veru in there, so you can ask also the girls during the weekend. No. Sorry, just just so you know who to approach if you want to know a bit more. Oh, we are having the first question.
Should I read it myself or?
You want to read it yourself or? No. Okay, I say it. So Stalka Špenana, ESN UCT Prague. What if there is a disbalance in the mentor-mentee? So meaning, what if there's like some mentees left? Is there some mentors who have to take more people or?
Okay, thank you very much for this question. Firstly, if there is not enough mentors, we're also asking in the open call if they can guide more mentees. So if we don't have enough mentors, some of them can guide also, for example, 2 or even more mentees. That's the first thing. And if it is like a disbalance in a pair, or that we pair them together and they have some issues or it's just not working, we're also offering, we're doing the regular checkups and we're offering, if they're not satisfied, that we can somehow switch to mentors that everyone would be satisfied and it would be beneficial for all.
Thank you. We have another question. Can you just raise your hand? Thank you.
Hi. I wanted to ask, what's the most common mentoring session or what's requested the most?
Thank you for that
Sorry,
question.
I'm Jose. ESN Hradec Králové.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that question. I'm not really sure what you mean by the mentoring session. Like I was talking about one offline meeting, like when there is the mentoring program, there is one initial first online meeting where we are talking about what to expect. Then there is an offline meeting where we can meet each other in person. And then there is the last ending call. So yeah, if it is what you mean by the mentoring session, or can you give me some more clarification that I can answer it better?
Yeah, it's more like when we do the mentoring, what's requested from the sections? What do they want to learn the most?
Yeah, I see. Actually, it's up to you. It's up to you and the mentor. If you, as a mentee, have anything you want to share or you want to talk about, you want to solve, you just tell your mentor, and it's only about you, about the pair. We're doing some calls, some checkups from our coordinator side, but it's just up to you, the pair. So I don't think that there are any requirements. The only one is that you have the topic you want to talk about during the mentoring, or you have something you want to become better.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Again, if you're still having doubts or something, you can approach me later or you can approach Sharka. Are we having any more questions? Is still anyone writing down a question? If not, I propose to close the speakers list. Any objections? Okay, so I'm closing the speakers list. Thank you so much, Sharka, for the presentation. And this is going to be a goodbye from us.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So we are slowly finishing, or we are officially done with the plenary session, and what's left is the OC announcement about the dinner social program and the breakfast.
So it's time to take our journey in the dark, across the campus towards the dinner. But before you do that, since we still have a little bit more time and they count on with us on the 6 o'clock, there's still the opportunity to write some nice letters. And about the dinner, well, you will basically just walked in and you get served. There will be OC members guiding you throughout the way. And after that, there will also be OC members guiding you towards the tram stop if you haven't accommodated yourselves yet. I don't know if any of you have been to the dorms yet. Probably not. Some people did. Okay, so you can find a way very easily. You just hop on the tram number 4 and you go all the way to the stop Pod Záhorskem. It'll take like 20 minutes, and from there hopefully you'll be able to find it. Meanwhile, we'll be preparing our social program, which will start at 7:45 in the city center at the Náměstí Republiky. We just call it the main